What's up, friends and acquaintances? It's me, the guy who gets angry at media.
Could you say you're the seething...
What's something similar to gamer? How about I'm the seething consumer? How about that?
That's a good one, seething consumer.
Yeah,
because you could also complain about corporate movies too.
Yep. This Marvel movie is not as good as the other Marvel movie. I just saw that Irate Gamer. Dude, epic move.
Yeah, these stupid things come out of the ground, but it's very erratic.
Oh, that's why you like one. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I just saw that the Irate Gamer put up another video today, and I was like, that guy exists. And it was literally like, remember that angry video game nerd guy? I'm just gonna be him. But not as good. We could be like, isn't Game Grumps two people? What if we're like the consumer angry people? Retro people, guys who get angry at games.
Seething retro boomers.
Seething retro boomers. There we go. I was also reminded that Game Grumps is still a thing. Aaron must be like older than me, and he's still like, ugh, it's Sonic 06. Ugh.
Yeah.
Am I right? Ugh.
I mean, I barely even liked Game Grumps in the first place. Like, I watched like the first year. But I don't know what you could possibly watch and get out of that anymore.
I used to watch once in a while when JonTron was there.
Yeah, that was the first year.
But yeah, it's like, ah, man. Ah, we're here. Ah, we're playing.
Oh,
what the?
You hit me with an RPG in the
Dude,
air.
that's based. We're playing Bubsy 3D. And I remember when they did like Sonic 06, they like, to maximize profit, like put up like every episode was like 10 minutes long, so it was like, we're part 40.
Yeah, I think they did that for years.
This game's still bad. It's like, alright. Like, what if I just did that? Was like, I mean, I almost exclusively play bad games on this channel, but what if I was like, here we are.
Part 105 of Sonic 06. This game sucks!
Yeah, I think it got to the point where it had to be over 50, and it's like...
Oh, they definitely got that at 100, I think.
It's like, oh my god, if you're gonna do like every 10 minutes, it's like, we did half of the silver battle last time. It's like, yeah, I guess. Sometimes during the course of our channel, like, some of the videos got a little bit longer, where it would be like 45 minutes or an hour. But like now I think that the way we have it set up where it's like about 30 minutes for anything but Let's Tries, of course. Like about 30 minutes is like a pretty nice thing. And if someone thinks it's too long, well, my friend, you have an attention span to the level of me. So I hope you enjoy. Sometimes when I see like a new Summoning Salt video, I'm like, and it's like 45 minutes long, I'm like, let's get comfy, lads. So, comment below. Do you ever see a video we put up and you go, it's time to get comfy? And if so, which video? And do you ever go back and watch all the videos Brandon was in? So just tell us below. Just type random letters into the comment box. And then delete it all.
Nice.
Don't even comment.
Dude, look at the texture. It didn't load in yet. Oh, there
we go.
Yeah.
And this is on a PS4 Pro.
Yeah. So this game, I don't know if it's because I'm playing on performance mode, which prioritizes frame rate over everything. I'm gonna assume so.
Yeah.
This game is still. It got like a patch. This is January 15th, and it got a patch like yesterday or the day before. So it's like, holy crap.
Came out like 14 months ago.
Yeah, they're still working on it, and it's still like kind of janky. Like, I like this game, but it's definitely sort of kind of janky.
What are you doing here?
Question of the part. This is mostly for Linstor. I know he's watching this. If you can, and he's like really good at stuff like this, if you can find the one video that Austin Keenan was on, I'll I'll buy us the next like Taco Bell / McDonald's or whatever meal.
Hey, you remember when you promised that to the CIB staff?
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Nice.
We've just all been busy.
That is true.
No, but seriously though, that is something I actually forgot about. But everyone is entitled. Maybe I'll set it up for like next week. After work, I'll bring in food and be like, here you go, guys.
This is me IRL, by the way.
Oh yeah, and George will be like, oh, I have to go.
Yeah, he's so weird about things.
I have to leave right now. Okay. But yeah, if you can find the one video that Austin Keenan was on, the only hint I can give you was...
Do you know what it is?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is.
The only hint I can give you was it was probably like 2016? The channel started in 2013. And I want to say it was 2015 or 16. I don't think it was 17 or newer. Because Austin hasn't worked at CIB for a long time. So there you go. It wasn't within the last 2 or 3 years. And then it's going to be one of those things where Parker's going to spend, like, a long time, like, looking it up. And then be like, find it, and me and you will be like, oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's like, I know Ian was here specifically for some Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess, I remember that.
So you could just look up videos around there and you could find it. But I have no idea for Austin. He was here for one day, I think.
And it wasn't like a specific thing. Like, we had, like, Mush. I specifically was like, we're going to play MVP 05. Like, I specifically remember that. Like, when we invite people over. Or how about Jordan with the videos that never got put up of, whatchamacallit, Monkey Island. Which you never finished anyway, which is, it's fine that it never got up. I forget what the deal with that was, where if, like, we had trouble recording it or something. It was, like, pre-good capture card days, I think.
Our mic might have broke from him talking.
Yep. Ah! You ever be in a room with, Matt, Schaefer, Jordan, and Linster at the same time? It's chaos. The god of destruction.
Thank God this game like does not penalize falling down cliffs at like almost at all.
Pretty nice. He should be like, no, that's not how it happened. Yo, are you gonna do Prince of Persia remaster?
If I would do Prince of Persia, I'd definitely do the regular one. I always
wait. Oh no. I meant the Sands of Time remaster.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do the remake that's coming out in like a couple months.
Oh.
Like, it's probably going to be bad, because Ubisoft's bad.
I don't know, I just assumed it was a remaster.
I mean, they already did the HD remaster. I'm assuming that it's a remake.
Oh, I guess...
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. If it's just a remaster, maybe.
They did, you're right, they did do the HD trilogy.
Yeah.
I am reminded of that. And then now they're bringing this one out for 40 burgers.
It seems like it is an actual remake, but I don't know. I didn't look anything up about it other than finding the box art. But considering that they released the HD trilogy for $40 and this one alone is $40, alright.
You would hope. Especially since it's like a PS4 game and not a PS5 game. You know? So, Well... But yeah, we should do Sands of Time at some point.
I was always thinking about doing Prince of Persia, like the first one, or maybe even the entire trilogy, but I didn't know how interesting it would be with, you know, like that game can go like 15 minutes at a time with like nothing but platforming. And like, the platforming is fun, but it's like dead silent.
I can make sound out of anything. We don't have to worry about that. I'll find something to talk about. The running joke whenever I record a podcast is like, I'm sitting here talking to the guest, like, seamlessly about, like, whatever, just any nonsense, and then I'm about to hit record and I'm like, ooh. So it's like, yeah, Finch, yeah, everything's great. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about the subject, it's going to be awesome. Record.
That's me.
Welcome to Complete and Cast. I'm Finch. I mean, I'm Spencer. Wait. No. But yeah, that is the running joke.
I found something.
I could fill
No mention of Cordova.
all of space itself with sound waves that alien beings thousands of years from now will be like, man, this guy has to shut up. And I'll be like, no.
Dude, there's so many people that talk even more than you.
It's true. Also, for LPs, it's just like, I feel like people mostly like to hear a little bit of soothing talking with my amazing nasally voice.
I mean, my voice is way worse.
Maybe one day, if I get my deviated septum fixed, I'll, like, be able to talk better.
Oh, you have one too? I also have one.
Yeah.
You can only breathe through one nostril.
Yeah, and it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
I, like, literally got this, one of those, like, neti pot kind of things where you just essentially put saline water through your nose.
It doesn't work. It literally just isn't for us. We have to get, like, surgery.
Yeah, I'm actually, like, thinking about doing it, like, this year. There's a place right behind CiB that's, like, ear, nose, and throat specialist, and I'm like, hey, that's nose. And, like, giving him a call and being like, is this something you can do? Because I am tired of being a mouth breather. But not...
Luckily, for the most part, I still breathe through my nose, but sometimes I breathe through
I literally can't. Like, even after I use that neti pot thing, which I do, like, every day, like, I'm like, it feels good for 2 minutes, and then I'm like, it's completely... The airway is blocked instantly. Rip. So that'd be nice. And then I can go into work with this huge bandage on my nose and be like... I assume...
Guys?
Yeah, I assume. They, like, literally just break your nose and just shove a bunch of gauze up it. So it's like, rip. But, yeah, I would like that if that could be a thing. So, if you are willing to do that, if you're out there in YouTube land and you're willing to do that for...
You're a doctor.
You're a doctor and you're watching this, send us a PM. Actually, don't, because I don't think I've ever checked it. Email us. It's on the website. Hello, I am a doctor. I am definitely a doctor.
Never seen a storm do that before.
A medical doctor. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Oh, right. I have to guess.
It's incredible. Dies. I think if I became a doctor, which obviously at this point I never will, but I think I'd be that guy that every time somebody, like, referred to me as Mr., I'd be like, doctor.
What would you just be like a general, like...
See, that's the best part.
Or...
You can get a doctorate in, like, whatever and still be a doctor.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, like, medical doctor. You can be, like...
Yeah, that's true.
Doctor of Anthropology, thank you. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's pretty cool.
What's the biggest meme
that gives a doctorate?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a question for the part as well. I mean, you can get degrees in, like, home design, but you can't get a doctorate in home design. Interior design, excuse me. Yeah, I think that's something we're going to head to the Google machine for. Let's see.
What are you gonna look up? Like, what's the dumbest doctorate you can get?
What is the dumbest... What is the most useless doctorate? We're gonna find this out. You could get a... You could get a doctorate in language and drama education.
Oh.
You get a doctorate in, why do they have chemical engineering on this? 10 most useless graduating degrees. Chemical engineering. Ugh, I'm an idiot. I'm a chemical engineer. Like, come on. Duh. What, like, this person, like, number 8 would be, like, rocket scientist. I'm a rocket scientist. Duh. You can get an honorary doctorate. Ooh, that'd be great. That'd be great if they were like, you know how like
honorary doctorate.
They give an honorary doctorate to just like people like they would give Shaq an honorary doctorate and be like, it's Dr. Shaq now. I want to say, here we go. Reddit is helping me out here. A doctorate in philosophy. A doctorate in physical education? There's no way. How does this Ask Reddit only have 4 comments? Get out of here. So I'm gonna get whatever the easiest doctorate is.
That's the problem with having a billion subreddits. It's
Yeah.
like some of them are super popular and some of them
It
are
was
so
on
obscure.
Ask Reddit, which
Oh,
is like,
yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna get a doctorate in like cup flipping, and I'll become the ultimate master of cup flipping and be like, no, that's doctor. Thank you.
Can I jump? Oh, right. I remember what to do.
And I would not let anyone forget it. They'd be like, hello, sir. I'd be like, doctor, sir. Thank you. Not that there's anything wrong with doctors. And yes, if I was a doctor, I'd probably be a general practitioner, like you said, for two reasons. I do like helping people and like seeing them multiple times, unlike being like an ER person. And also, you don't have to specialize in anything. So if like someone comes in and they're like literally dying, you're like, you need to go to the ER right now.
Yeah.
Or if someone's like, I think I have cancer, you'd be like, well, you need to go to an oncologist. You know what I mean? So in many ways, it's pretty rad. So our kid's doctor is like the best in the world, and the main reason is he is like the fastest doctor in the history of mankind.
Oh, that's so nice.
Which is exactly what you want with kids.
Especially for you.
Like he'll come in and be like, say one of the kids needs a shot. He's like a probably 75-year-old. I want to say Grecian man. The name is Lancelotti, which I think that's like somewhere around there.
I have no idea.
I don't know, like Grecian, Sicilian, whatever. And he comes, he's like, hello, how is everybody? Great, good, awesome. See, you need a shot here? And like, as he's saying that, he's like pulling it out, and he's like, and if we could just get the little one's leg, okay, great. And like, it's already in and done, and you're like, and he's like, all right, you can set it up out there. See ya, have a great day. Any questions? Okay, all right, thank you. And you're like, that was amazing.
Like, thank God.
Yeah, like if it was me and the doctor did that, I'd be like really upset, obviously, because like if you were an adult and you go to the doctor, you like
Yeah.
usually have a reason and you're like, please listen to me. But for like a kid getting a shot or getting like a well visit, you're like, please make this as fast as possible. So he's like, yep, great, all right, sounds good, yep. And you're like, sweet.
I forget what to do.
So if he retires at any point, I'll be pretty sad because I've never seen a doctor just like he's like a phantom. It's just like zoom, zoom. And the best part for him is he's like, if he's giving a shot or something, he's out of there before the kid starts crying. So he's like, oh, yep, yep.
I would do the same thing.
Okay, yep. All right, set it up out there. Wah! And I think honestly, because he does it so fast, the kids might not even like realize as much what's going on.
Oh, I would do the same thing. Like, there was one time when I was a kid, or like a teenager, I was like, I'm afraid of needles, and like, they were just talking to me, and they're like, oh, you're all done. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice when they do that. There was one time where, yeah, Ash had to get like blood work, and they literally couldn't find a vein, and they had to call in like 3 nurses, and like none of them could do it, and I was like, what's happening here? It like literally took like a half hour. I think it's when she was gonna deliver Luna, and they're like, all right, we're gonna give you an IV, and they were like, huh, that's funny. I can't find it. Let me call someone in. And
that
then
sure is funny.
They literally called someone in from the pediatrics department because they have to give IVs to literal babies who have like the tiniest of veins, and they were like, what? Huh.
She does not have veins.
They were like, what? And then eventually, like after poking like 5 times, they eventually found it, and I was like, if that was me, I would just start punching people. I'd be like, find the IV, find the thing and put the IV in, or don't give it to me. Like, the end. I specifically remember that.
Toss me a stiff beady one. Much better.
Oh, you just got. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, the way that the wind works, so like it works, but it is pretty weird.
This is honestly kind of like almost like Zelda. Like I hate to use that for any 3D like adventure game, but like
Yeah.
you're seamlessly in a dungeon now, you know? It kind of reminds me of like maybe like Twilight Princess in that I felt that was pretty seamless. Whereas some of the older games, it was like very obvious when you're going into like a dungeon or whatever.
You missed him.
And then I assume it would be like Dark Souls as well, with these enemies constantly BTFOing you.
Yeah, I'm getting better at this game, but it's one of those things where enemies, I mean, they can kill you in 3 or 4 hits, so...
I'm really glad I didn't play. Like I said the first part, I was really considering playing
this.
this.
You can turn it on the easiest difficulty, and it does make the game probably like 2 or 3 times easier, so... I think on that difficulty, you wouldn't be like too BTFO.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I guess it just... For me, it's like, if I play a game and it's like so easy that I'm bored, it's like, I don't know.
Oh, I get that. But on the opposite end, it's like, George will be like, hey, I replayed all of Last of Us 2 and did this specific thing for 1 trophy. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I would only play like a game on the hardest difficulty if it's something that I absolutely loved.
Yeah.
Like, I played like DMC 3 and 4 and 5 on like the hardest difficulty. It's like, I put some time and effort in that game because I like them.
Oh, they're making the DMC 5 special edition for the PS5, I think. Or maybe it's out already.
Yeah, I think it came out. I don't know why they didn't release the DLC for PS4 and Xbox One, but it's whatever. It's just Virgil and...
Oh, it's just DLC. It's like the complete version or whatever.
It adds Virgil and, like, I think there's some gameplay tweaks, but I'm not exactly sure. I didn't look at it.
I will say, I have no inkling of wanting a PS5 yet at all.
Yeah.
Like, Miles Morales would have got me a little sad, but then they made it for PS4, and I'm like, okay.
I don't know what I'm going to buy a PS5 for. Maybe Resident Evil 8.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm like legitimately thinking about waiting for the Slim. Oh, were you supposed to lose?
Yeah. This is another one where it's like, oh yeah, remember Force Powers?
Oh yeah! But yeah, like, I can't imagine having that mammoth underneath my TV. It's like, I can't. It annoys me too much.
Oh, was not paying attention. Yeah, the PS5 is the ugliest.
I mean, this
thing I've ever
PC
designed.
that we have right here, it's not like... It's about the same damn size, and it's a PC.
Hey.
Oh, Linstor was watching this the other day, part 1, and remember the part where, like, enemies keep spawning until you, like, use, like, a deflect move against them or whatever? Remember in the very beginning of the game?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he was like, you should have just, like, kept going at it and been like, man, these enemies are still coming. And then, like, called it apart, and then do, like, part number 2 and be like, hey, if anyone can figure out, like, what to do here, let me know. And, like, as you fight, like, literally 500 enemies.
And just the pile... The unfortunate thing is that I think corpses start despawning.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be funny.
And then, like, call that apart, and then part 3 is like, guys, I'm really stumped. And just see how long it goes before someone's like, stop it! Stop it! Oh, man, I was like, yeah, it would be even better if, like, it was a Twitch streamer that was just like, guys, I just don't know what's going on. Especially one that was decently popular already, and everyone would be like, stop it, stop it. I like these, suits of armor.
Yeah, ancient civilization technology. The meme where very ancient civilizations were so more advanced than us that it's literally incomprehensible.
Well, aliens did build the pyramids, so...
Yeah, how did they work?
Aliens! Puts hands up. My hair's almost like that guy's, it's always up. That aliens guy. Aliens.
That guy's me.
His name is, like, really funky, like, Giorgio... I'm just gonna look it up, because it's an awesome name.
Alright, I think I want to get... I think improved dashes. Well, improved health is also good.
It's...
Both of these are really good.
Giorgio A. Tsoukalos.
That's me.
So yeah, he's like from Switzerland and stuff, and has a...
If only we didn't have the most German name in the world.
Rip. Well, at least people can pronounce it most of the time. I was thinking of getting a shirt that just like all it is just a black shirt with white letters that has my name spelled correctly on it. And then like if anyone like ever messages me like, because you know when you message someone the name is just right there, and they're like, "Hey Spenker," then I just send that picture, and if they like honestly don't get it, be like, "You got me, you trolled me good, son." But otherwise they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." It's like, yep. People message the store all the time with like some really wacky spellings of names, and you know what I do? I just look at it and I type it like it is. Like we have people named Ashley, Ashleigh.
Dang.
Whatever, it's fine. I see it's right there. Now I would not guess it if you were like, "How do you guess how to spell my name?" I'd be like, "I don't know," but like I see it there in text. So there it is, it's Ashley. Or, trying to think of, like, the ultimate... Oh my god.
Just a literal quarter.
The ultimate Jaden, Brayden, Hayden, Faden, all those Dins. I wanna meet someone where there's like 4 brothers and they're all like Jaden, Brayden, Hayden, and Caden, I guess.
This was deliberately destroyed.
What? That was just for
Still
enforce
feel the hate
echo.
of the act.
Boring. Alright, so I think I do have to do that really janky thing where I move this ball and then try to jump on the platform before it comes back. Because you don't get force pull, you only get force push. I forget how I did this last time. Maybe I just like bounced it against the wall and then it came back. Alright, keep coming. Keep coming. You're doing it. You're almost there. Don't stop.
Look at that ball. It's just like...
Yeah, it's like so... whatever.
But yeah, if like...
Hey,
My thing is, you know how the meme is always like these ancient civilizations where like had all this technology? I'm like, well, if they're so damn smart, why aren't they around anymore? You know what I mean?
The technology got too advanced and it destroyed them.
Yeah, we like to call it...
That was literally nothing. Okay.
We like to call it Judgment Day.
I think I go over here and then force push this.
When was that? Terminator 2 is like 1997 or something. It's like April something, 1997. I'm just gonna go watch Terminator 2 again. You can't stop me.
A good plan, I mean. Literally the perfect movie.
Good plan. I'm actually... I want to watch all the rest of James Cameron's filmography. I got to see that Abyss movie. I've actually never seen Titanic.
I watched it once and I thought it was fine. I just don't like Leonardo DiCaprio in like anything.
See, I love him.
Really? I just
Oh,
think
yeah.
he's a... I mean, he's not like the worst actor. But
No
he's
way!
just, like,
Are you kidding me?
it's like okay.
What'd you see him in? Like only when he was a kid and stuff like that?
I watched...
What about like Wolf of Wall Street?
I watched that... What's that survival movie called?
Oh, the one he actually won a...
Yeah, I watched
Oscar
that. I
for?
thought he was like bad in it.
Oh, what is that called? The Deeper. I kind of forget. But no, he's awesome in Wolf of Wall Street
I didn't watch that
and
one.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think that's what the it's like a relatively new movie. And The Aviator.
I mean,
And Gangs of New York.
As you know, I do not watch a lot of movies.
And The
but-
Departed. I like all Scorsese films, and he's like one of those people that Scorsese uses over and over
Yeah.
again.
What does Parker think about Leonardo DiCaprio?
Let us know below, Lynn Store.
Ah, yes.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. So we should get to Kashyyyk, but that happens constantly for some reason in Kashyyyk.
Interesting. Speedrun tactic. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. I like Leonardo. I like Robert De Niro. I like anyone who was in Goodfellas, essentially.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I need to get a third ball, but where's the third ball?
That's a movie you and everyone should watch right now. After you watch our entire library of 2,500 videos, then watch Goodfellas. Okay? Alright.
Sounds good.
Fellas. Sounds good. Fellas. Boo. Do you have to get it through? No.
What is this? I don't remember doing this last time. Okay, wind.
Get all the wind.
I don't remember doing this last time. I did this like 2 weeks ago, but I guess I'll just open all of them and see what happens.
It'll push the ball to the middle.
Yeah, but I don't think this is the ball that I need. I'm not sure.
I don't know, this is a big blue glowing ball.
This might be a bonus. Yeah, you're right there. What does this do?
Dude, this reminds me of Uncharted with how ridiculous like the puzzles and stuff are.
Ooh, it is bonus. Alright. That's either max force up or life up. Part of it, of course.
Oh, come on.
Meditation rituals. I think they were training Force users.
Secret! Yeah, I didn't know that was there. Alright. But where's the third ball?
I was reading, I want to say this, actually. You should probably call it apart. So, I'm going to start into my rant at the end of at the start of next video.